And I guess you can survive for 2 days without water, so.
It says it tastes like mustard gas and national depression.
Hello, welcome back guys. This week there's more from lockdown in the Boatyard. After a week of being stuck on board, we were running pretty low on water.
Can you deliver to Killarda? Killarda, no. Not even full.
So it is day, what are we on? 7. We've done a week. We've done a whole week in quarantine, and yeah, we're holding up all right. The Boatyard contacted us to say that the Greek police have got super strict and they're not letting anyone leave at all that's in quarantine, which we are. So we literally can't step off the boat. They had an English couple that walked to the shops and were fined €5,000. So we can't go to the shops to get water, which means we're pretty stuck because the Boatyard water is not drinkable, as we discovered when we first arrived. And then I guess you can survive for 2 days without water, so maybe if we can make it through till Tuesday, then we could just stop drinking water. Oh dear, it's a bit of a nightmare. So, but this is just the way it is, I guess. We managed to get through to a takeaway and they are bringing us, they would only do 3 bottles of water, big bottles though, so that should last us another day. Another few days hopefully, if we are really careful with it. And yeah, so it's a little bit of a problem. We might just have to keep ordering takeaways. Don't really know what else to do. Definitely not get fined €5,000. That would not be the way to go. But on the plus side, we do get some vegan burgers and some water. I'm excited to get food that isn't pasta or 1 carrot or 1 pepper. What have we got?
Takeaway!
Woohoo!
So excited.
We are so excited. We've got fries, we've got Pepsi and a little bottle of wine.
We've got 2 burgers.
Got a vegan burger, some sort of other burger.
It's like 3 in the morning here in the shipyard. Absolutely howling. I don't know if it comes across in the video. It is screaming. God knows what it's doing in knots. I just came up to have a bit of a look around and check if it's going to blow away. Oh, I can't sleep through this. Even though we're on the hard, and nothing can really go that wrong. Famous last words. You can't shake the feeling when you own a boat and the wind gets up. You just feel like you should have anchor watch. It's just absolutely honking. Bicarbonate of soda.
I think we've got those things.
It's called a bear cupboard cake and it was invented during the days of wartime rationing, which makes it quite appropriate really.
I wonder if it tastes like it was invented during wartime rationing.
It says it tastes like mustard gas and national depression.
Excellent. That's very appropriate for now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like it tastes of existential doubt and possible impending doom.
Delicious. Let's get baking.
Best enjoyed in an Anderson shelter. Caster sugar, margarine, salt, water, flour. Sounds so horrible.
Okay, okay, so or do we just mix it together and bake it? It's going to be like that porridge cake that you made. Adam's made this, what I thought was cake. When I tried it, I was a bit like, oh, it tastes like just really hard porridge. Then I found out he actually just made porridge and put it in the oven.
Needless to say, the wartime cake wasn't a success, but there was light at the end of the tunnel.
What you got there, Emily?
Takeaway!
So exciting.
We're going to have takeaway and we're going to watch a film. It's really cosy.
After weeks of eating like
It's our
chickpeas
last
and mayonnaise.
day. Tomorrow we can leave, which I feel a bit weird about actually.
It was really weird just going outside now to get the takeaway.
Yeah, I feel like this is a safe place. I feel a bit weird about leaving. But yeah, we can get food at least because we've literally down to the very dregs.
Apart from these.
But now we've got this. My parents are paying for it because they're so lovely. They said
Thanks,
they would
Jill.
buy us
Thanks,
a
Graham.
takeaway.
Legends.
We did a big shop for food and water and ate like kings for the next few days.
What are we having for dinner, Adam?
Stir fry. Feeling the need for some vegetables. I'm going to try putting some of these guys in it. They're basically jalapenos, so give it a little zing. Delicious.
The West End in some ways with its
How's your baking going?
blown traditions. What was wrong with calling
I
it
don't
an
know.
off-West?
It's not been in there long enough and it's just exploded over the side.
It actually looks really good.
Yeah, well, don't make fun of it.
It's just the amount of smoke, you know. This is why our smoke alarm's out of battery.
Adam, it's all on the bottom of the tray.
There's like shafts of it in the sunlight.
Wow. Unless you want raw chocolate brownie.
Oh yeah, that sounds well good. Can I eat it now?
No.
Please. What you doing there, Emily?
I'm making some labels for the plants that we're going to plant.
Now that we live in a post-apocalyptic wasteland, we're going to have to grow some chives in order to survive. The survival chives.
How many chives will we have to grow?
It sounds like, you know, one of those maths questions where they're
Yeah.
like, John has 37 pineapples. Like, why do you have 37 pineapples, John? 2 people are stuck in a sailboat in a post-apocalyptic wasteland. How many chives do
will
they
have
need?
to grow? Well, it doesn't mention that one of them is you.
How many chives to survive? How many crests to get out of distress? How many lettuce to betters their situation?
Oh,
Okay,
no.
I'll stop.
Yeah.
So, what's the plan? You've made some mini greenhouses out of plastic bottles,
Yeah,
and we're going to grow
and then we're going to grow
all sorts of things.
loads of things. We're going to grow cress and chives, obviously. Spinach.
Oh yeah.
We're going to grow... Well, we're going to have to... I don't know how we're going to... We don't have any sticks for these.
Yeah, I didn't really know how that would work. I just thought...
You just bought them anyway.
Well, I bought them because they're beans. I was going to make a joke about them.
And then we've
Broccoli.
got
I didn't know how broccoli grew either. To be honest,
Quite.
I just thought I'd buy a selection and
Basil I'm excited about because we haven't
Yeah.
had fresh basil in ages.
I'm going to make
And
fresh
rocket.
pesto. Oh, I love rocket as well. It's so expensive out here.
And then we've got loads of different lettuce leaves.
I thought we could scatter those like in a mix together. That'd be really nice. That's got rocket in it as well, I think, but also cress, like the big flat-leaved.
It's got coriander. It's got nicer looking spinach. This spinach looks a bit tough. Looks like that tough spinach. And this, so that would be better for cooking, and that looks nice to eat. I'm
Delicious.
excited.
I'm really excited. While Emily's doing that, I've grown a apocalypse beard. I think it quite suits me, actually. I think I might
quite
keep
like
it.
Um,
Let us know what you think.
We'll
Emily's
see.
doing that, and I am fixing this horrible damp. I'm fixing this horrible damp cupboard that's full of black mould and skanky horribleness. Oh, it's wet in there again.
are you kidding?
What is going on? There's water coming from somewhere else. I reckon this other tank's leaking as well. But the pump's not leaking anymore, which is good news. So Emily's going to do a spot of gardening, and I'm going to go put my head in some horrible black mould. Yum yum.
Yeah, you make it sound like I've not been doing anything horrible. Can we just...
Yeah, to be fair, I'm doing you a disservice here. Because you did just spend like 48 hours scraping anti-foul off the hull.
Thank you. And also sanding the boom gallows.
And sanding the boom gallows.
So
yeah.
actually-
Sorry, actually. That was quite unfair of me, actually.
Adam had full-time work, so a lot of the boat work was left to me. I kept myself sane by listening to audiobooks and dancing to the camera.
Get a yacht, they said. I'll be romantic and luxurious, they said. And yet here we are, having a nice relaxing Sunday, doing manual labour. Did a bit of research on the best way to scrape a hull. Unlike anything in sailing, there was 1,000 contradictory opinions, but we decided to try these things out, and they have been absolutely brilliant. The pro tip is to take the corners off with an angle grinder.
There were about 10 layers of anti-foul to scrape off the hull, so we needed all the help we could get. We used a chemical to get the first layers off so we weren't faced with as much sanding. The chemical mix needed to be painted on and then left for several hours to do its magic, and then scraped off with a scrapey tool. That's the technical term. Then we were left with a little sanding to get the remains of the anti-foul off. It was back-breaking work and took us several weeks to complete.
This is day 557 of living in the boatyard.
Check out the beard.
I don't mind it actually. I always thought I'd hate a beard, but I don't mind it.
What do you think of Emily's beard?
Adam?
Oh look, bonus dog.
No.
Hey boy. Hey gorgeous.
That dog's been around a lot. So the only things we have to talk to are the animals. We've made friends with dogs and cats and dogs that don't want to be our friend. Just bark at us from behind the gate and we just talk to it anyway. Adam's working full time now, which means I am responsible for the boat jobs, which means they're not really getting done. No, we're waiting for some equipment that we really need, which hopefully will be arriving in a week. The prop that we ordered out here got sent back because there might have been an aerosol can in the package, which is very irritating. So we're waiting we got a load more stuff shipped out, which is cheaper to buy here, plus the chandlery is closed obviously. So hopefully that's arriving soon and we can get started. We've stripped the anti-foul all back, but now we're just waiting. We don't want to repaint it all back on. We want the boat to dry out as much as possible because we have no idea how long we're going to be stuck here for. Apart from that, I've been going running every day and I hate running, so that says a lot. Our only friend in the world, this little cat, which is so cute. Adam took a selfie of this little cat this morning and then showed it to the cat and was like, look how pretty you are, can you see yourself, you're so pretty. I think we've reached a new level of madness.
When you spend most of your time anchored out, it's important to have the anchor chain marked accurately so you know how much chain you've dropped when you anchor. When we bought the boat, the anchor chain was marked out with cable ties. This worked great for half the season, and then they started to fall off and we were annoyed with how much plastic was going into the sea. This year we decided to try spray paint instead. I'm not sure if flakes of paint in the sea are great either, but we felt it was the lesser of two evils. If anyone knows of a more environmentally friendly way to mark a chain, then please do let us know. We have 60 metres of 10mm chain, so we snaked it out into 5-metre lengths and primered the ends. Then we opted for a traffic light pattern of green, yellow and red, mostly because these were the spray paint colours we could get hold of.
don't know if you can hear the thunder just going crazy outside. It's still going, it's still going. It's like the longest bit of thunder I've ever heard. It's just going on and on and on, and it's so loud.
Oh, the power just went out.
Did it?
You hear the fan just stop then.
The power just went out. It's back on again. I don't know if you can hear it, just rumbling. It's like it's just directly above us. We haven't had very much rain. We've been forecast rain every day for about a week, and every day it's sort of spat a tiny bit, like maybe like 3 drops of rain, and then it just goes away. So we can't get on with any jobs really, because they're all involve epoxying things and painting things and varnishing things. So every day we're just waiting for the rain, and every day no rain comes.
Thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoyed. You know the drill, like and subscribe if you did, and check out our website at togetlost.com, where you'll find loads of information about living on board and some pretty photos of our adventures. A huge shout out to our patrons who are supporting the blog and the making of these videos. Your contribution means the world. The link's in the description if you'd like to join our Patreon family.